All right, thank you for joining me today on Christine's Awesome Things. My name is Christine, and I apologize. This is a voiceover. When I was recording this harvesting my sweet potato video, my recorder had went out, so you couldn't hear my voice on it. So basically, I'm harvesting my sweet potatoes. This video is coming out kind of late because of the technical issue that I was having. Behind me is a blue 15-gallon food grade container that I was doing my sweet potatoes in, and I started them indoors in my basement greenhouse, and I started them from slips, and I noticed that they weren't getting lush green leaves on them like the other ones were. So I checked it and I didn't see any issues, so I went ahead and let them grow, naturally. So I'm going to take the roots out of the container, and as you see, they're coming out pretty easy. They're not coming out bad and everything's fine, so I'm cleaning up the leaves on it. I can leave the leaves in there to compost it because I do reuse my soil, clean up the roots and everything. It's a task, but I do it. So I'm dumping my sweet potatoes right now, and that container was mighty heavy. It's a lot of soil in there, and you see there are sweet potatoes in there. And as you can see, the roots of the sweet potatoes were doing great. They were circling like they were supposed to. They're healthy and everything. But my sweet potatoes are small. Okay? I've never had sweet potatoes that small before. Um, it's weird to me, but hey, it happens. So I'm going in here and I'm looking for more to see if there's more in there, and there are. And basically, I'm just going to clean up some of the roots and stuff in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and check the other containers. I have about 4 of them that I have to go through. So yeah, that's what happened. This one will be cleaned up, taking the roots out, as you can see. After I'm done cleaning the roots up, I'm on to the next ones. So I've harvested the other containers. There, as I said, there were 4 all in all. The other ones were 10-gallon flower pots. They were shorter than the blue container, which was tall. And I noticed that the potatoes were bigger in the ones that were more round. And I guess, I don't know, they had more room. Another thing that I did is that when I started my potato slips, I added more potato slips later on because the weather was nice. I figured, they'd have time even if they weren't that big. Well, my mistake. Yeah. So this is my harvest. Now, one of the things I want to mention is that whether it's sweet potatoes or potatoes, all plants need potassium when it comes to sweet potatoes or regular potatoes. You can get potassium by cutting up banana peels and composting them, and also you can burn wood. You can burn logs. If you find sticks in your yard, you can burn them somewhere safe on concrete or whatever. Let them cool off. Let the ashes cool off. Sweep them up and put them in your potatoes or sweet potatoes. They also need phosphorus, and you can get that from bone meal. Nitrogen, easy. Cow manure, composted cow manure, and rain from an electrical storm. When it rains and there's an electrical storm, it puts nitrogen in the air. So those 3: nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Potassium for sweet potatoes and regular potatoes are key. Okay, again, banana peels, burnt wood, ashes. You have your potassium right there. Bone meal, you have your phosphorus. Okay, this has been Christine of Christine's Awesome Things. Like and subscribe, comment below.